I was talking to an old guy on the Norfolk Broads the other day. He's a sailor who's been sailing for 60 years. He originally started his career on the in the Merchant Navy, sailing the seven seas, as they say, and now he drives a small pleasure craft through Pot Iron Bridge for a living, with a come down really. Anyway, he was telling me how during his career he'd seen all sorts of things and faced all sorts of perils and dangers. And one particular story he told me was about how him and two other sailors had been shipwrecked on an island in the middle of the Pacific. This was an uncharted island, not much chance of being rescued. It wasn't on any sort of major shipping routes or anything. And they discovered as well, to their peril, that the island was actually inhabited by a tribe of bloodthirsty cannibals. And the three of them had been tied up and placed in a large cooking pot, and the chief was about to order them to be cooked when the son of the chief pointed out that it was the festival of the fruit, or Umbaga Ubabu Day, as they call it on this particular island. Anyway, the general rule was that any prey or any person that had been captured on the festival of the fruit was allowed to do trial by fruit, and if they passed the trial by fruit, they were free to go and couldn't be eaten. It was written into their holy laws, so you know this couldn't be overwritten. And the tribal leader apologised for having forgotten that it was the festival of the fruit, and he cut all three of these sailors free, and he said to them, all you have to do to earn your freedom is run out into the forest and pick 100 of the first fruit you find and bring them back to me, where you will then be set another task. So all three of the sailors ran off into the woodland, including the guy from Norfolk, and he said the first thing he found was a blackberry bush, and he picked 100 blackberries and went running back to the tribal leader, and he was the first one back. And the tribal leader said, right, to earn your freedom you must now insert all 100 of those blackberries up your bum without laughing. Which he duly did. He said to begin with it was a bit uncomfortable, but after a while it was actually quite pleasant, having 100 blackberries up his bum. So he still remembers the juice running down his fingertips. And the tribal leader had said to him, well, you've successfully stuck 100 blackberries up your bum. You've also managed to do it without laughing, and as a consequence I'm going to set you free. The guide said to him, what do you mean without laughing? It's not a very funny thing. He said, the trial by festival of fruit doesn't ask questions. The rule is you must stick the 100 fruit up your bum without laughing, and then you can go free. So he goes, oh, very well. Anyway, while he was chatting away to the tribal leader, the second sailor came running over the hill, and the second sailor had found a raspberry cane and had picked 100 raspberries and come running back. And the tribal leader said to him, you must now insert 100 raspberries up your bum, and then you can go free. The only rule is you mustn't laugh. So the guy started shoving the 100 raspberries up his bum, reached about raspberry 98 and suddenly burst into laughter. And the tribal leader said to him, you fool, you know, you were that close to earning your freedom, now we're going to cook you and eat you. What made you laugh? And he said, I've just seen the third sailor coming running over the hill. He's found pineapples.